back for the last video in the PTR series here. Gonna check out the Subtlety Rogue talents. Um, I changed the name to Lumberjack Sabatron because we're in the Venture Company base camp where they're chopping down trees, and I'm gonna go Lumberjack on them and kill them all. Go back to stealth. And disappear. Alright, so the Subtlety Rogue is a Dark Stalker who leaps from the shadows to ambush his unsuspecting prey. Main abilities here, we've got Shadow Strike that requires stealth, generates one combo point, and teleports you behind your target. And it's got a range of 25 yards. Alright. And we've got Backstab, melee attack that generates one combo point, deals more damage when you're behind the target. Nightblade! Look who brought the Mountain Dew! I don't know how many people are going to get that. Melee attack that consumes combo points to deal damage over time. Eviscerate, melee attack that consumes combo points. Let's pop out of here real quick. So, yeah, it just does like straight damage. Shadow Dance is a short cooldown that allows you to briefly gain the benefits of stealth while in combat. And there it is. And Deepening Shadows, it's a passive. Each combo point you spend reduces the remaining cooldown on Shadow Dance. So normally it's got a 1 minute recharge. It's got 3 charges. So every time you spend combo points, it helps bring that down so you can get it back again faster. You might be okay. Alright, let's take a look at the talents here. So I went with Master of Subtlety, attacks made while stealth and for 6 seconds after breaking stealth cause an additional 10% damage. And then there's Weapon Master, abilities have a 6% chance to hit the target twice each time they deal damage. I felt like that chance was just a little too low for this particular skill, so that's another reason I went with that one. And then Gloomblade replaces Backstab, which is where's the Backstab ability? Okay, so this is just a regular attack there. Yeah, so this is the one that does increase damage when you're behind the target. So it replaces that ability. It punctures them with your Shadow Infused Blade for, let's see, shows 13,000 damage. Gives you a combo point. What's Backstab do? Okay, so it looks like it does a little bit more damage and doesn't have that increased damage from being behind the target thing. So it's just replaces it with something that just does a little more damage. Alright. Night Stalker. While Stealth or Shadow Dance is active, you move 20% faster and your abilities deal 12% more damage. I think that's the one I went with before. I need to like bind that to a key. And Subterfuge, abilities requiring stealth can still be used for 3 seconds after stealth breaks, and it also increases the duration of Shadow Dance. Shadow Focus, abilities cost 20% less energy while Stealth or Shadow Dance are active. So I believe these are all the same as, at least as Outlaw. I don't know if they're the same as Assassination. Level 45.
I need to get closer.
Deeper Stratagem. So I actually didn't go with it with this spec, whereas I did with the other two. So it gives you increases your max combo points to 6, and then finishing moves use up to 6 instead of up to 5. So with this one, I used.
I'm out of range.
Alright. And let's run over here. I want to build up some more combo points there, so you can kind of see. Alright, so you can kind of see up here, there's the 5 big ones, so those are the ones that you're spending out of, and there's 3 little dots up here, right between the energy bar and the 5 main combo points. So that's where those extra 3 go. So I don't know, and this is one of those things where I just don't. I haven't played the rogue enough to really be able to measure things super well. To be perfectly honest, so I'm just going over the talents here and what I liked from each level. By all means, do what you want. So I don't know what made me pick this one for subtlety, but I did. And then the last one is the same as with the other specs. Increases your max energy by 50 and energy regeneration by 10%. Level 6, we've got Soothing Darkness. So this, I think I like this as far as subtlety goes if I were to play it, because while I'm stealthed, I gain 3% of my life back every second, and I like having life. Elusiveness and Cheat Death are just like with the other specs, but in case you didn't check out those videos yet, Feint also reduces damage that you take from non-area of effect attacks by 30%. Normally it just reduces AoE attack damage by 50%, so this reduces non-AoE by 30. Alright.
It's too far away.
There we go. Huh. Oh, Shuriken Storm's kind of like Fan of Knives. Alright, just hadn't caught that before. And then Cheat Death is, instead of dying from a fatal attack, you go to 7% of health, 7% max health, and then for 3 seconds afterwards you take 85% reduced damage. It only triggers once every 2 minutes. Or only can trigger once every 2 minutes. It doesn't just every 2 minutes you just get dropped to 7% health. So this one's Strike from the Shadows. Shadow Strike also stuns your target for 2 seconds. Players are dazed for 5 seconds instead. Prey on the weak. Enemies disabled with your blind, kidney shot, sheep shot, or sap take 10% increased damage from all sources. And Tangled Shadow. Nightblade now decreases the target's movement speed by an additional 20%. And, Shadow Strike. Okay. There's Nightblade. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it does damage and over time and reduces their movement speed. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and. Oh, look, he died. Alright, back to stealth. Time to hunt some hunters. Boom. Gotcha. Alright. And Premeditation. So this is the one I went with here. Cheap Shot and Shadow Strike generate additional combo points. So, Cheap Shot, you can only use it while stealthed, and it just stuns the target for 4 seconds. So it normally would give 2 combo points, now it gives 3. Oops, I killed it. And oh no, Shadow Strike's here. So so you get 2 combo points for Shadow Strike instead of 1. And so I think I like being able to build up combo points fast because I don't understand how to play the class. So the more combo points I have, the faster I can use the abilities. All right. Oh, and so one thing also here, I don't know if you noticed it, but Symbols of Death is something that requires stealth, but I think, yeah, when you leave stealth, it stays active, but you have to be in stealth to activate it, and it just increases your damage by 20%. The one thing that I think is almost crazy about it, though, is, I mean, if fights end fast, like a paladin can't use Avenging Wrath constantly. You know, it's a good health, or not health, damage and healing boost, but you have to wait. I think it's like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. This can stay up forever. Just look at this. So if I'm not stealth, I can pop Shadow Dance. And then, oh wait, let's see here. I might have to put the stuff on the bar. Here we go. Not seeing. All against Symbols of Death. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we'll turn that off. Pop that there. So I can use it here. So I can use it out of stealth in the middle of a fight if I need to. And so you can just forever keep a 20% damage buff if you're real good at what you're doing there. That's kind of crazy. Okay, but then we got Alacrity here. Finishing moves have a 20% chance per combo point to grant 1% haste for 20 seconds. Stacks up to 20 times. So I think that's something that actually being able to have 8 combo points can help with that, because it'll burn 5 from a finisher, and then it doesn't take as long to get back to 5 to use it again. And so any move that you do using 5 combo points guarantees that you're going to get that haste boost. So I can see boss fights, various rogue specs can be just crazy powerful with that alacrity. So that might be something good for like dungeons actually. Is being able to build up that crazy haste buff. Um, yeah, haha. All right, and enveloping shadows, finishing move that generates 1 combo point every 3 seconds, lasts longer per combo point spent. So if you spend 1 combo point, you'll get 2 back. You spend 2 combo points, you'll get 4. Spend 3, you'll get 6. 4, you'll get 8. And 5, you will get 10. So you basically get double the combo points that you spent back over time. So it takes a little while to get them, but you'll get more back than you spent on it. Let's see. Shadow step, backstab. Alright, level 100, we got Master of Shadows. You immediately gain 30 energy when you enter stealth or activate Shadow Dance. I don't see that being quite as useful, at least for the stealth part of it, because you have to be not in combat anyway, and I feel like I regenerate my energy pretty quickly. And then we've got the Marked for Death. Aha. There you go. So it just came right back up. So in low level areas, you can just keep using this. So you can just get, if you want to just have fun with combo points, basically. And you only have to kill the thing within a minute. So I mean, when you're just adventuring out and about, you could just be constantly spamming this. I mean, most fights with just regular mobs don't take that long. I mean, if you're spending like 5 minutes on every fight, you're doing something wrong, to be honest. All right, and then Death from Above. This is going to be the same as with the other specs. It's basically a finishing move. It does shadow energy attack. You do a big. It's a 2-part attack. You do an AOE to all the enemies around you, and then you jump up in the air and beat the crap out of the main target. Where the heck did that thing go? So, I don't know why that one just hasn't interested me in the different specs. So, went with Marked for Death on this one. I think it works well with Subtlety in particular for some reason. But thanks for watching, everybody. I've been having a lot of fun making all the videos here. Hope you enjoyed being able to see all the talents. This is going to be barely sneaking out. I think with my current schedule there, everything should be out by, let me see, what was like it'll be all the videos will be out before noon. I mean, you'll see that Mountain Time, which is where I am. And so I think that they'll all be out by the time that everything is done, that the patch has gone live, or the pre-patch has gone live. I think I saw that maintenance is going to be done, and it should be like starting at 5 and should end at 11. So 5 Pacific time, that is. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you did like the video, don't forget to tick that like button, and don't forget to tick that subscribe button as well, so you get updates when new content drops on the channel here. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day, night, whenever you happen to be watching it here. But do remember that there is no IRL, just AFKs, and we'll see you next time that Amo plays World of Warcraft. Peace out.